Hi, guys.
How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Manny.
I am wonderfully blessed as always. Thank you so much, and a big congrats on Small Engine Repair. It's a hodgepodge of the funny, the sweet, shocking, poignant, and I'm here for it.
Glad to hear it. Thanks, man.
Oh, you guys are so welcome. Let's begin with you, Mr. Jon Pollono. This is your passion project, right? You wrote the stage play, wrote the script, you directed the movie version, and you're here as well as the fantastic Frankie. What got you inspired to create Small Engine? Take us from the very beginning.
Sure. So, the inspiration of it was I wrote a late night play at our theater company, and it was sort of, make something provocative, edgy, and unfiltered for the late night crowd, and you got to keep them awake. That was sort of the inspiration of it. And then it was just some ideas floating around. Honestly, having a daughter and having that emotion in that feeling, and then also really wanting to get really specific in the area that I grew up in, and being a little lazy and not wanting to have to do too much research. I just had it take place in a location I really knew. And again, all of the theater that I love, like, Sarah Kane, Martin McDonough, all of these plays that create very morally gray universes and create very complicated characters. So it was really with that intention of, and underlying all that, be like, I got to keep people awake late at night. And then you're just doing readings and starting to gather, and what I felt was an actor-driven piece. And then obviously I met Jon over 10 years ago, and I think it was the second reading ever of the material. And then we just started to build that momentum. And then obviously, it stuck with us over these years. And we found that the themes of the play, although they were outdated, the technology, the story's more relevant now than it ever has been. And we just switched from Foursquare in the play into Instagram for the movie. And, it's more relevant now than ever. So that's why we did it.
That's right. And how was it translating the play to the big screen, though?
Oh, it was, it was really hard. I love the play. I was really close to me, and I had to sort of be really objective about it and, let it take on a life of its own. It really kind of did. I just knew the material so well. And, a lot of times you write a script for someone else. In this case, I wrote it for us. So it was different in that regards. It was not a marketing tool. It was just something for us. It was like a roadmap for us on the day when we were shooting.
Well, your initial goal to keep us late at night. You kept me late at night last night. I watched it at midnight. I couldn't stop it. And Mr. Jon Bernthal, you've been there also from the very beginning. The ladies' man, Swino. I love your dynamics and other main characters. Explain to the viewers the relationships between the three characters, Swino, Frankie, and Packie.
Look, it's enormously lived in. These guys love each other. They're family. And I think, look, it's to me, what this film and what this process was like making the film and what it was like from the play when we first started. It was really about community. It was about family and friendships and a celebration of that, for all of its ugliness, for all of its beauty, for all of its danger. When we did that play 10 years ago in that tiny theater, we had fighters and cops and firemen and theater people. All kinds of people came to go see that, and it was explosive. I can't even tell you what the energy was in that room and how exciting a night at the theater it was. And we really wanted to translate that and bring that onto the screen. And I think we did. There was this feeling in the play that you were on the edge of your seat and that anything could happen. It was very dangerous. And you were really brought into that world. I think we did that with this movie. This movie will, make you laugh, and it will tear at your heart, and it does both of those things. But there's no way you're going to see this movie and not be provoked, and not be moved, and not be touched, and not be potentially offended or angry. And I dig that. I'm proud to be a part of something like that, and I'm proud to have done it with these guys and these artists that I believe in. And we really love each other off screen as well, which is also I think it's helpful, and it's a nice bonus.
Oh, I feel the love. And Mr. Shea, I'm having a Shea Whigham Film Festival lately. Just saw you last week as the butch social services worker in the Gateway. And now you're the unlikely smartest person in the bunch in Small Engine Repair. What got you interested in your character, Packie?
Well, I mean, to be approached by Jon to do this, that's that's the initial thing that got me, and then you read this piece, and it's a beautiful piece. It's a complicated piece. It's a tricky one to figure out. on the surface, it looks like just, some guys hanging out, in Manchester and dealing with daily life, but it's a tricky piece to figure out. That's why I think Pollono did a hell of a job on his first time out. This is his first film, and you don't realize, you don't know what you don't know. Jon Bernthal and I knew that this was going to be a heavy lift, and I think he just did a magnificent job with it.
Oh, you guys are all amazing. A big congrats on Small Engine Repair. Again, it's a captivating film with a big heart. And thank you, by the way, for taking me to Manch, Vegas. Bye, guys.